Does anyone have a question? I'd like to ask? Silence is probably the most profound question. It certainly is the voice of God, the home sound, that which connects us to higher energy in the universe. Does anyone have a question? With the help of God and with the need that all of us have to have a spiritual life, I mean, there's something inside me that is just so grateful that these classes continue, that I can meet with all of you and do this. Because, I mean, I discovered in the last 2.5 years how deeply important it is to sustain one's inner life. It takes energy, as I said this afternoon in the class, in many cases, automobiles and refrigerators are much more intelligent than people. If car runs out of gasoline, it stops functioning. People run out of creative energy, they function on tension and make their life even worse. So we need to replenish what we spend. We work, we get money, we spend it, we have to continue receiving money. Otherwise, it's very difficult to go to the grocery store unless we have some backup means of income. And this is the same thing. You have to understand that every one of us spends energy every day. Every one of us has responsibilities, we have activities, we have things we have to do with our day that costs energy. And we need to replenish that energy. And I truly thank, all of you. I thank God. I thank Zoom. I thank the fact that this is possible to do. And it's not only possible to do, it brings together people from literally here. There are people from 4 different continents. Same thing happened this afternoon. And that to me is like an extraordinary thing. For years, I traveled and did retreats every month and went all over the world. I always wondered, how can I bring people together? And COVID gave me a good kick in the butt. And people told me about Zoom, and I said, what the hell is Zoom? And it's created a venue through which all of us can sit and do this work, replenish our energy, rebuild ourselves, and not only replenish energy, but give an abundance of energy so that our lives can grow and we can expand and do more and more creative things with our lives. And never at any time take a moment of our lives for granted. It's probably the 8th and 9th deadly sin, taking life for granted, assuming we will be here forever. And there's like a blind spot inside people who don't realize how sacred time is. Not that we get freaked out and nervous about time, but that we use it consciously. We use it to develop a spiritual life. We use it to learn how to build a system inside that is strong enough so that we can truly work out our karma here while we live on the earth. As I've said 100 billion times, you work out your karma by learning how to grow inside and develop your heart chakra and truly live with happiness and joy. And not take life, time, anything for granted. You know how often I hear, I got this, I got that, I got the other, I got the other, I got blah, da, 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 da. Without this profound realization that we're given this sacred thing called time. But we have to learn how to use it consciously. We have to learn what priorities are and how to invest our time so that we get the most out of the moment. And we build inside ourselves a strength that can truly work out karma. And if we do this, life will send us plenty of karma. It sends so many different situations that we have to learn from. Does anyone have a question? Okay. Don't force yourself to ask questions, but God bless you all. And as I say after every class, that this is a joy for me to be here. You know, at this point in my life, I almost think I'm crazy, but it's just a blessing to be able to sit here and do this with all of you, to allow you to teach me what I have to do to grow, to be grateful for the presence of every single person who's in this class. Because, the whole goal I have in this life is spiritual enlightenment, to finally be free. And these classes are making that possible. And God bless you all. Your presence is very sacred to me. There will be a class on tomorrow. I hope that you will come, please. Both Bob, this is something. I tell you, January has been an extraordinary month. People getting really sick with serious illnesses. I mean, tomorrow, 2 of my students are going for operations, one in Israel and one here in the United States. So, take them in your heart, send them healing, blessings. And also, just in case, if anybody would like, I'm not going to make an announcement to the general public here, but if you'd like Bob Sink's email or phone number, just send me an email. I'll send it to you. Same thing with Eva, the same thing with Christine Lorenz, who on, I think, Wednesday is going to have some operation on her back. I mean, it's been unbelievable what is going on. And I think all of these people need our support, and they need the love we can give them and the support we can give them. So if you're interested in, I'm not going to make an announcement, but if you're interested, just send me an email or a text, and I will get you their email addresses, or phone numbers, or something that you can just send a verbal, gratitude to them and support for them. Okay, if there are no questions, then there will be class tomorrow evening. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. God bless you all, and thank you.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, Stuart.
Night.